y'all, it's a4J.
Let's mango!
And we have one for y'all today. We're making spring rolls, the kind that Mummy calls guang.
Ooh, looks like a pretty light and refreshing meal. Where shall we begin?
I guess we should get ready by rinsing half a pound of shell-on headless shrimp. This may seem a bit tedious, but straighten out the body of the shrimp. Then, in this little opening, we'll try to dig and pull the vein out. Be gentle and have a good grip so that the vein comes out in one long piece.
Yuck! Why don't we just peel and devein the shrimp like normal?
Great question. I'll get to it once we bring a medium pot of water to a boil. Add in half a tablespoon of kosher salt to the water, then drop in the deveined shrimp and cook it until it just becomes pink. Because we're boiling the shrimp, keeping the shell on helps protect the shrimp from shriveling up and prevents overcooking.
I see. Now that the shrimp is done, let's cook a pound of pork belly in the same water for at least 20 minutes.
This part is optional, but Mom's adding a shot of vodka to help remove the swine odor and a tablespoon of soy sauce just for added flavor. After the water comes back to a boil, lower the heat to medium-low. If we want the meat texture to be softer, just cook for about another 40 minutes or so, and then remove the pork belly from the broth.
Since we're already at the stove, let's also bring a large pot or wok of water to a boil. We'll cook a package of vermicelli noodles. It's just like cooking spaghetti.
Thanks, Mangs. We do have to stir often so that the noodle sticks don't stick. After about 4 minutes, sample a piece of the noodle. If it's just al dente, turn off the heat and strain out the water. Then immediately run cold water through the noodles to remove excess starch. Once it's cool to touch, take a bundle of noodles between our palms and squeeze out any excess water.
Ooh, I remember Grandma making vermicelli noodles in the no bajok recipe. She was so pro, and you're kinda
Yeah, for spring rolls, the vermicelli noodles don't have to look that good. Alright, last thing we'll cook on the stovetop is for the sauce. Wash half a cup of sweet sticky rice to remove excess starch. Then, pour in 3 cups of water and bring the rice to a boil, stirring often. We're cooking the rice down to a porridge, so reduce the heat to low so that it doesn't boil over. Once the rice becomes translucent and its grains expanded a bit, add in 3/8 cup of sugar. Stir until it's dissolved and turn off the heat, and then we're on to the next one.
Ooh, so many vegetables. I'm not a fan.
There's a bunch of veggies that we can use for spring rolls, but for today, we have fresh mint leaves, then some Persian cucumbers. Trim off the ends and cut it in half lengthwise. Then cut the halves into 3 to 4 long slices. As for the romaine lettuce, we can leave the leaf whole or cut into small pieces.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about. The shrimp and pork's cool down. How's about sharing some with me?
I don't think so, buddy. The shrimp needs to get peeled first. Then lay the shrimp on its side and slice through in half. Because we already deveined the shrimp, look how clean the inside of the shrimp is already. Otherwise, here's one where Mom didn't pull out all the vein. Now that it's cooked, the vein isn't as easy to remove, but just use a knife to help scrape it off.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I guess it's okay if you don't mind chewing through grainy shrimp. Let's not be lazy, Mango.
Oh my goodness! I sees you, pork belly.
Alright, settle down, Mango. We'll slice the pork belly crosswise into thin slices. It's so juicy and sweet.
Okay, get it together, Mango. We'll also need a 1/4 cup of toasted peanuts grounded into small pieces.
Oh, I should also mention, we'll need some fish dipping sauce too. I'll link the recipe in the description down below. Meanwhile, we have all our spring roll components prepped and ready to roll. Let's bust out with our rice paper wrappers. Take note of the rough and smooth sides. It's most ideal to dip the rice paper into hot water. Get every bit of the rice paper wrapper into the hot water and lay it on a flat surface. Then help to spread the water evenly around the paper. While waiting for the rice paper to soften, Let's add 1 to 2 slices of shrimp. Place the pink side face down. Trust me.
Okay, I trust you. Can I trust you for some yummy pork belly? Okay, fine. Just lay them down on top of the rice paper in a long line.
Next up, add some mint leaves for a refreshing flavor, a slice of cucumber for crunch. Then sprinkle on the romaine lettuce, or fold the leaf into 2 folds and squish it down. Lastly, don't forget some vermicelli noodles. Put on as much or as little as you'd like. Just remember we have to roll this up as tightly as we can, so don't overstuff it.
Oh, it seems we fold spring rolls just like we do with egg rolls. Except the rice paper wrapper is so sticky that it sticks to itself. Nicely done, Mums. I can see the shrimpies, mint leaves, pork bellies, cucumber. Oh, can we roll it one more time, please?
Alright, just for you. Wet the rice paper with hot water, lay it flat, place the shrimp towards the top with the pink side touching the wrapper. Lay the pork belly down in a line, then add a strip of cucumber, some fresh mint leaves, and sprinkle on romaine lettuce, and top it with some vermicelli noodles. Now gently peel the rice paper to fold over the fillings. Roll it forward, fold in the sides, and continue to roll it forward using your fingers to help press the filling down and keep the spring roll tight.
Looks so appetizing. Can't wait to dig in. But first, the sauce. Here's a 1/4 cup of fish saucy that Mom made months ago while she fried up some Vietnamese-style egg rolls. Psst! The recipe video is down below.
Wow, shameless plug. Adding to the fish sauce, scoop some of the cooled, sweet, sticky rice porridge in. Then top with as much crushed peanuts as desired. Lastly, this is optional. Add in 1/2 teaspoon of sambal chili paste for extra flavor and a hint of spice. Alright, Mango, you've been such a good boy. Here's a small token of my appreciation.
A sliver of pork belly? Fine, I'll take it. Nom nom. If it were up to me, I'd wrap this spring roll with everything but the veggies. Just lots of meat, shrimp, and a little bit of vermicelli. Then mix the sticky rice porridge sauce together and gobble it up with the spring roll.
That's actually the way your Auntie Luma likes to eat it. You're just like her. Check out our website at a4J.com for a blog post on spring rolls, guang, and get a free copy of this handwritten recipe. That's all for Jean
And Mango.